Did you have you reached the age yet where your dental work from earlier in your military career is catching up with you? Have you reached that point yet?
Uh, nah, but they gave me this bullshit ass filling because I still got a baby tooth. It's a molar. I never had a permanent one, so this tooth is fucking as old as I am. And it's
Jesus
still holding in
Christ.
there strong, bro. But they were just like, yeah, it's been in there so long. There's a little cavity in there. We can go ahead and put a filling in it, all that stuff. I was like, all right, do what you need to do. And then this was back at Eglin. So it was like 05 they did that. So in like 2011, I was sitting there eating breakfast and the filling just like came out. Like it just came out my tooth as I was chewing, and I just I'm like, what the fuck is this? I spit it out and I see the little silver shit. And then I look in the mirror, big ass, like a chunk is out. And I'm just like, huh. And I just rolled up to the dental office, like no appointment. I was just like, yeah. So I don't know if I had to make an appointment, but like this fell out my mouth, and like I got a whole hole right here. They're just like, oh my God, get in this chair. And then so they redid it, and ever since, it's been straight. Like they've kept recommending that I get it taken out and they put in a veneer or something, like a bigger tooth to fill in the spot. And I'm just okay. But every time they recommend it and I'd be like, all right, they'd be like, nah, it's fine. After looking at it, I mean, it's doing the job. So I'm like, all right. Cause I'm down for when I retire. I'll be like, hey, y'all did this to my mouth. Pay me.
Yeah. I wish I bro.
Just put that shit out.
So around that same time frame is when I started having issues. And like, mind you, them motherfuckers, they did work to my mouth.
Mm-hmm.
They did work. And all the work they did, they had to undo that shit. Once I got out. Because they were like, yeah, the filling's too big in this area, and that's why you're having this pain here. I'm like, what the fuck? they're like, yeah. I was like, they were like, we could tell you went to multiple different doctors because they all did like different work. And I'm like, right. Yeah, of course, because you move around and shit.
Yeah.
One filling cracked my tooth in half, and it was just cracked in half for like years.
And you was just chilling with it, huh?
Just chilling.
That's wild, man.
So yeah, they were like, they had to take it out. It's a molar too. They had to take it out, take out the filling, put a crown on it. They did a root canal, so that tooth ended up having to have a root canal, a crown, and something else. And I was like, Jesus Christ, man, my mouth is a fucking gold mine right now.
You had to pay for that shit too?
No, it was all dental. Well, I had to pay co-pays, but it was mostly dental insurance took care of it.
God damn.
That is my piece of advice. When you get out, get some goddamn good dental insurance.
100%. Anyway. Oh my God. Episode 98. Smoke Pit. You ready?
Let's do it.
All right. Y'all know what it is. Episode 98 Smoke Pit Live starts right now.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the smoke pit, it's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.
Yo, what it do?
What it
It's
do?
the homie, Mac, aka your boy, joined by the homie Black Mac. Dynamic duo of Black and Mac. You know what that is, Friday night. Live on the Patreon. Y'all see what it is. Otherwise, you're hearing this or seeing this on Monday. And that's cool. We love you just the same. Just not as much, if that makes sense. No. Either way, we don't.
I ain't apologizing for shit.
All right, Frankie.
That's a little carryover.
All right, Frankie. I ain't apologize for nothing. Man, if you haven't, episode, what is it, 35?
Mm-hmm.
35 of No Gimmicks. Good stuff. But we here, and we're going to talk about some stuff today. Black, if you would run through the, you know what, let's get our shot first, our little drink.
Mm-hmm.
And you can do church announcements, and I can try to scarf this dinner down while it's still hot.
All right.
You know, we're going to be out here talking for a bit, and I don't want no cold adobo, if you will.
Nice.
But, hey, Friday, we made it. End of another work week.
Yes,
all
sir.
All Pitmasters out there, all the guests who are checking out, not knowing if you want to be a Pitmaster. If you do, links in the description. Join the Patreon, join the Facebook group, all that good stuff. And every Friday, we're going to wish you the best, roll into a great, fun-filled, relaxing weekend, and recharge for Monday.
Yes, sir.
However, if you're watching this on Monday, you missed the toast, so your week may be shitty. So if you want an unshitty week, come get part of this toast on Friday.
Yeah. Because it's not shitty over here.
No, it's not shitty over here, baby. Let's go. All right. To everybody who made it to the end of the work week, man, keep grinding, and let's get after it next week. Salud.
Salud.
Bro, this extra sweet, bro. They Go Peak ain't playing. They got Paula Dean making this tea, bro. You know she don't use no measuring cups. Her racist ass.
Hell no, that's Auntie with the fat fingers at the cookout making that tea.
Paula Dean just like the niggers are gonna love this.
Peaches and pecans, niggers. Peaches and
pecans. This will win them over. This will get her back on my side. Paula, no. Anyway, all right. Go ahead and let me finish this food real quick. Go ahead and do the church announcement.
Man, welcome everybody to episode 98. Make sure you're liking, sharing, subscribing, following, all that good stuff to be notified of the shenanigans once this reaches YouTube. Y'all know what to do. Subscribe, hit that bell so you'll be notified when we drop a new video or when we go live. To get this episode, if you're listening to this episode, that means you are not on the Patreon. So bring your black asses over to the Patreon. Join the Patreon, patreon.com/thatfeelingpodcast, and subscribe for as little as $3. My man E. Smitty put out a video earlier, nice video, hyping up That Feeling Podcast Patreon. So make sure y'all go watch that. But yeah, he explains it perfectly. Go ahead.
No, he said bring out black asses, but we also accept white asses.
We do.
Brown asses, yellow asses, whatever color your ass is.
Bring it.
Bring it. Back over to you, my guy.
Just bring your ass. Bring your ass over to Patreon. If you are in the Patreon, you notice that we did do a Filling Out or Not, and Wizard's Beast was on there. That album is now public, but he has 4 more albums that are on the Bandcamp. Make sure y'all go to that Bandcamp. Please go to that Bandcamp because there's a lot of great music on there. Thatfeeling.bandcamp.com. Again, as little as $3. Actually, the whole thing's $3. $3 for the entire Dat Feeling catalog. You can't beat that shit. You really can't beat it. So thatfeeling.bandcamp.com. And we are both wearing merch. You see Mac, aka your boy. Oh, and he's got a water bottle tonight. Look
That's
at
just
that.
a sticker. That's a sticker I put on a water bottle.
Oh,
so if you don't want to go all in with the water bottle, if you already got one, you can just go buy the sticker on
Go
there.
get the sticker, put it on there, popping big bottles, and go get that merch. Teespring.com, actually a spring.com, search for That Feeling Podcast. Or if you're watching this, look at that link, copy, go to that website. We got a plethora of new merch, and we have more merch coming, so make sure y'all go check us out. Now, on to these shenanigans. Did you finish your food?
I did.
Oh, good.
It's some rice in there left, but it's the chicken and double, so there's just chicken bones. I didn't bring out another dish to put the bones in, so I'm sitting there trying to eat around it's the whole thing. But I'm GTG, my guy. I'm GTG right now. So yeah, like you said, everything he was describing. If you're listening, you didn't see the links on there. You couldn't. He was talking too fast. You couldn't write it down. Check the description. All that good stuff is in there. Links, click, all that. We try to make it as easy as possible for y'all. So yeah. Shout out to Saturday Night Nerds. I got their little their gaming logo. That's new on there. Got a couple more things on the way to the house. I'm telling you, my whole wardrobe. I'm just trying to buy all of our shit and rock it. But
that's why I said I need to re-up. I get paid next week, so a good chunk of my paycheck is going to
go time.
It's going to the Teespring. So
nice. So what we wanted to do, I found out about this kind of about a few hours ago.
Literally an hour ago for me.
Yeah. Turns out the actor, the late great Lance Reddick, has passed away at the age of 60. Which to me is young.
That's young.
Because we're in our 40s, so we're just looking like, bro, that's 20 years away. Like, and if you've been watching him and following him, kind of the roles he's been playing, like nobody was ever really looking at it like he may be next to go, i.e. Rest in peace to Betty White, but she was getting up there in age to the point where you're just like, at any day, she can pass, and it'd still be oh man, that's sad, but it's not as shocking as somebody passing in like early 60, like at 60.
Yeah.
So for me, it's sad on two fronts. One, you never want anybody as talented as he is to be taken away at such a young age when you know they have a lot more to offer. Two, as a very prominent Black actor, not only on the screen, but he has voiced memorable characters on as animated series, in video games. One of the most iconic voices. Like when he talks, it's Lance.
Yes.
It's him. In the realm of like a James Earl Jones or a Morgan Freeman. His voice is just, that's Lance.
Correct.
And to hear of his passing, it's one of those things where I saw it and it wasn't from like a legit source, like a well-known source. It was like from some random link. So of course I gotta Google it because I don't just want to take shit and run with it. So I Googled it, and sure enough, man, he's been taken from us, man. So we want to remember and kind of look back at some of his roles and stuff, and just honor him in a sense. So handing it over to you, Black. Like, what are the roles and some of the things that he left with you that you're always going to remember?
Oh man. Of course, the one role that everybody immediately jumps to is his role in The Wire. In which brilliant. brilliant because he made that role. He made that role even though, you know, he played a cop in that role. Mm-hmm. There was so much of him that he left like the audience to care. You know what I mean? Like, because he was that one cop that wanted better for the city of Baltimore, but he also knew, like, I got to stop this problem.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like, I have problems on multiple fronts. I have a boss that doesn't really believe in what we're doing, and I got to figure out how to make this work because I do care for the city. And the higher he climbed, the more problems he faced. And he did such a great job in bringing that problem to the forefront and getting you to care about his character, whether you liked him or not. Because there was times in that show where you're like, this dude ain't it, bro. Y'all need to fire this guy. You know what I mean? Like, and even that, like saying that as a character, there's very few characters that they play a person and you care whether it's good or bad. Commander Zavala in Destiny 2 or Destiny. Yeah. Like, you know, when you hear it, you're like, I'm gonna pick this. I'm gonna pick this one. That's exactly, I forget what class it was, but it's like, I'm picking this class.
Zavala's a Titan. I gotta roll with a Titan. And like, it's Titan. Like, Hunter is my main, only because that motherfucker got the cape and the hood and shit. I'm like, this motherfucker. But them Titans, bro, like when they kept releasing like newer powers for them, and you just like, bro, Titan low key OP, man. Let me run with this motherfucker out here real quick. It's a whole different style of play, but when you like, bro, I was heavy in Destiny. I was buying the lore, the books, and all that stuff. When you read about the wars and stuff that he was in leading up to like the game Destiny, and you see like all the noble shit, like he's almost in the realm of like a Leonidas from 300. Yeah. Like he was that down about it. He was going to sacrifice. He's doing everything he can to protect humanity from whatever threat comes over to Earth. So, yeah, man, it's crazy. And then here's the thing about The Wire. Like when it started out, the character he played, I think is Cedric Daniels.
Yeah.
He started out as a lieutenant. And like, you know, throughout the show, he got promoted lieutenant to major to colonel. So seeing his progression and kind of seeing the bullshit he was dealing with, the politics of the police, you know, force and all that stuff. And them just doing stuff to get favor with the mayor so they could get reelected and all this other stuff when he's just trying to stop drugs, you know, and they're just like, hey, don't go too hard on that shit because this drug person is funding this politician and all this other stuff. And I'm just, bro, he's just like, I'm just fucking trying to.
I care about the people, man. I don't care about this shit.
That's the wild part, man. But I first remember him like a legit role when HBO, the first show that I was really fucking with on HBO, and it's probably the reason that I've kind of been on the straight and narrow is Oz, because he was in Oz. He played.
Yes, he was. Yes, he was.
And if there's a show to scare motherfuckers straight, it's Oz. Because
bro,
that's when HBO was like, we got no ratings. We got no ratings over here. You know, you get that the following program is TV, and you just and Oz will come on, and it's like niggas fucking. And I'm just like, well, I'm not going.
Not going to jail. Bro, out of BC knocked the nigga out and then fucked him in the ass, bro. I was like, yeah, that's it. That's it for me. Don't want that.
I'm not even as big as, I'm not even the size of this nigga that got knocked out. Like, I would show up in there and I'm light skinned. Bro, I can't. And that's when I had hair, the little waves and shit. I was like, nope. So you know that joke people be like, I'm too pretty for jail. Like I saw Oz and I'm like, they fucking dudes that look like that. I know I'm gonna get fucked. I can't go. I will not go to jail. I can't.
Stop it.
Yeah.
Don't you commit that crime. I'm snitching. I'm snitching.
Yep. He did it over there. Like he's voiced the Falcon in the Avengers, one of the Earth's Mightiest Heroes. I'm sitting there looking at all the work this dude has done. He was in White House Down. Did the voice for some video games, Payday 2, Beware the Batman. He did Ra's al Ghul's voice. Commander of like I said, Zavala. And here's the part that gets me. He's the hotel manager of the Continental in John Wick.
John Wick, yeah.
Chapter 4 is coming out next Friday. So obviously I'm watching it, but now I'm like moving forward. Like I'm assuming a chapter 5. I haven't seen chapter 4. I don't know if they're gonna write it for a, but I'm like John Wick is a hot property. Like his movies, those movies are just printing money in a sense.
Yeah.
So I'm assuming they're gonna carry it on. I don't know how they're gonna move on from Lance being the hotel manager. He had a dope ass role in part 3 where he went and got the shotgun and went out there, was fucking people up. I'm like, all right, so my man just ain't the proper dude at the desk. Like he got a little bit. He gets in.
Yeah.
He gets in. What other joints has he done? Obviously, the Horizon Zero Dawn. He did the voice of Silence in that one.
Really?
Yeah. Yep. 100%. And I'm just like, oh shit, my man out here doing everything out here.
I didn't know that one.
Yeah. What else has he done? Angel is Fallen. He's done voices in the Castlevania anime that's on Netflix. He was on the show Bosch, that Amazon Prime detective show. So he's been steady doing stuff. There's a podcast, I don't see it on here, but there's a podcast called Batman Unburied. It's a 10 episode kind of season. He does the voice of Thomas Wayne in that one, so I thought that was pretty dope. The one thing I will get on him for, well, first of all, he's also going to be in this upcoming White Man Can't Jump movie. That's been completed and wrapped already. Percy Jackson and the Olympians, that was going to be a TV series. I think Netflix was picking it up. He was playing Zeus in that one, so I don't even know what they're going to do with that. So he has stuff, man. He did the voice of I forget the character's name. I don't know if you've seen it, The Legend of Vox Machina. That's another one I think is on Amazon Prime. Dope show. The one thing I will get on him for, and I feel like even if he was alive and we was talking to him, I'd have to ask him about that Resident Evil joint that was on Netflix, man. Like it was weird, but like when they showed the original Wesker and he was out there with that fake flat top wig and them shades, I was like, hey, Lance.
Why you let them Tyler Perry you like that?
That's exactly what I thought. He showed up that black trench coat with that motherfucking flat top wig. I'm just like, Lance, dog. Like, I get a check's a check. You may be a fan of the series, but as a fan of the series, I feel like when they presented you with the appearance of how they wanted to portray Wesker in this one, you'd be like, bro, maybe I'm not the one for this role. You know what I'm saying?
I've been bald too long, bro. Like
too long. Like you just can't put hair on me.
Yeah,
I've been bald in all my things, bro. Like you just can't put a flat top on your boy and be like, y'all let me walk out the makeup truck like this, knowing this shit was lean like this. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do I look? It's as good as it's gonna get, Mr. Reddick. Let's just get this over with. I don't think we're getting renewed anyway.
Yeah.
I mean, it's what we got. We did the best of what we got.
Y'all didn't have cornrows or nothing? Sorry. Tyler Perry took all of them.
Yeah, where Tyler at? Why he take all the black wigs? Somebody who was in beauty school was like, I think I can make a flat top for you. Yeah, shit. Just do what you can. I don't think we're coming back for a season 2, guys. I'm just gonna be honest with you. Let's just finish this thing up.
It's not your fault, Lance. It's the budget.
Yeah. But yeah, man, it's sad. So like I always said, like I'm a dabble in Destiny this weekend just to hear the dude's voice, because like when Tim Conway passed, I'm just like, well, let me play these Arkham games real quick, hear this dude's voice. And I'm gonna do the same here. Oh, I came up on a PS5 last week too. So
word.
I'm a dabble in this Horizons as well. Hear everything this dude's doing. So I'm glad
I have that game too, and I don't play it, but I think I'm gonna play it.
I'm glad he left us a lot of stuff to go back and listen to. Like, I don't see what Destiny's doing. Like, you just gonna take Zavala out? Like, I mean, because like if you've been playing it, what's the dude's name? Nathan Fillion, who did the voice for Cade, the Hunter Vanguard. They killed him off with one of the expansions. So, and that was sad. That shit rocked my world. I was like, bro, Cade was my dude.
Yeah.
So now they're gonna get rid of Zavala too. I don't know what the move is. I don't know what the move is for Bungie after this. Hopefully they do something to honor him, right? Have him go out.
Sad as fuck about that.
Have him go out like a G. He better not, be taking off on some weak shit. That's all I can tell you. But yeah, I feel some type of way, man. I'm sad about that, man.
Yeah, that's gonna be sad.
So yeah, I'm probably gonna dive into The Wire again. I know it's a little bit early for my yearly rewatch, but I feel some type of way about this one, man. I really do.
Yeah, this one was on some T'Challa shit, bro. Like, for real. Just because of the amount of shit that he gave us. And like, there's a lot that he gave us that I forgot about.
Yeah, man.
That, like, as you were saying it, I was like, God damn, he did that too.
Yeah, with the IMDb, and I'm just like, this motherfucker was working, bro.
Yeah, he was. And quiet.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, well. All right, man. RIP to the homie, Lance Reddick.
RIP, man.
You will be missed. And thank you for the work that you left us with. Thank you for the work you made, you were a part of, you contributed to. So you live forever through all of this, man.
Absolutely.
All right. Sorry, starting off on a somber note, but let's get into the actual shenanigans. My guy, last Sunday, the Academy Awards. Now, I was expecting some people to tune in because everybody knows what happened the last Academy Awards. So they're just like, how is Hollywood going to try and pivot and make this a thing again? Because the last one had a horrible stain on it. We'll get to that a bit later in the show. But Jimmy Kimmel was hosting, and he was trying to make light of some stuff, and it was kind of like I was giggling a little bit. I didn't watch the Oscars. Let me just be upfront. I don't watch award shows because they're just going to make me mad. So I just wait for them to be over, and I wait for people to make clips of highlights from the show, because then I'm just like, okay, that was cool, whatever. But one of the biggest things that have been circulated, maybe because my algorithm and all that, they were just like, based on the shit you've been posting, you like Black Panther. Well, somebody from Black Panther's nominated for a very prestigious award. The first one from a Marvel movie, a superhero movie, you know what I'm saying? Outside of Heath Ledger in Dark Knight.
Yeah.
But I think that one was more of, now, I feel if he did not pass away, he still should be up there nominated.
Yeah.
Joaquin Phoenix, from his role in the previous Joker movie, the standalone Joker, he won Best Actor again. But I'm talking about none other than the Queen herself, Angela Bassett, nominated for Best Supporting Actress for her role in Black Panther, Wakanda Forever.
Yep.
Playing the Queen, who, it wasn't just like I don't know. Like, yes, it was a comic movie. It was, but the range of emotion she had to pull wasn't
to
just
pull that off.
Wasn't just a queen in a fictional land. It was a mother who has lost her husband, a woman who lost her husband, a mother who lost her son, and a woman who was about to lose her daughter. And she was breaking down in her role. Like, people were noticing her losing her composure as a queen.
Right.
It was causing her to do rash decisions, do things that can trigger a war, but she was just like, whatever I got to do to bring my daughter back, bring me my daughter back type stuff. So there's a lot of things that were nominated, a lot of roles. And the only other person I knew and watched a movie of who is in here was Jamie Lee Curtis, and I think it was Stephanie Sue, because they were both in Everything Everywhere All at Once, which again is like, I love that movie. It is a good multi-universe type movie, multiverse type movie. If you haven't seen it, please check that out, because it's a phenomenal movie, right?
Haven't seen it, but the last time I watched a movie that won the Oscars, it was Moonlight, and I hate myself for watching that movie. So
yeah, that was a tough watch. It was a tough watch. But I'm assuming everybody knows that the winner was Jamie Lee Curtis for her role in that movie. Nothing against Jamie Lee Curtis. Good for her. I'm glad she won. I'm not mad at that for winning. What I'm mad about is I feel like the Oscars usually always miss actors when they actually play one of their best roles, and then they always make it up to them later. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get where you're going with that. Yeah.
Because I feel Angela should have won for What's Love Got to Do with It, her portrayal of Tina Turner in that movie. I feel the Academy fucked that away, and they're just like, well, fuck. If she gets nominated again, we got to give this to her. You know what I'm saying? Like a Denzel, how he wasn't winning for a lot of his main roles for Best Actor. They missed John Q. I felt like Man on Fire probably should have got more love and a nomination for that. I know he won Best Supporting Actor for his role in Glory, but there are some things he missed. And then all of a sudden Training Day comes out. Not my favorite Denzel movie. But he gets the Oscar for that. You know what I'm saying? And I'm just like, I guess the Academy was like, oh shit, we owe him. Leo DiCaprio has been getting, snubbed for a majority of his career. And then he does The Revenant, which was all like, it was a good movie. I liked it. I didn't feel like that role should have been the one that got him the Oscar.
No, he should have got
plenty of
at least by Catch Me If You Can. He should have won an Oscar for that.
The Departed, like Blood Diamond, like my man can act. My man is out here acting. I low key would have gave him that shit for Django, but I think it would have been like supporting actor because my man played the hell out of a racist person.
Yeah, he did. Yes,
when he slammed that glass and cut his hand for real and kept the scene going, I was just like
hand all up in
bro
Kerry Washington's face.
I would have been like, pow. Ah! Oh God.
Like the professionalism
kept that shit
to
going,
keep
man.
that scene going.
Yes.
Like even Kerry Washington, because I would have been like, bitch, what the fuck?
Get your blood off me, man. Don't touch me.
What's wrong with you?
Don't touch me.
Bitch, you too deep into the road. You too deep into the road. Cut.
Right. Yeah, cut. You got a cut on your hand, dog. This is your blood. We ain't talk about this.
Fuck is this?
Yeah. So what's your thought on that? Like, I know you said you haven't watched Everything Everywhere All at Once. But I know if you've seen Wakanda Forever. Are you super upset? Like, where's your level of disbelief that Angela did not get it?
It's low, honestly. If I'm being really honest, it's low. Do I think she should have got it? Yes. Am I outraged by it? No. Because these things happen. Like there's movies that should have won that it didn't win. Like the year Moonlight won, shouldn't have won. Totally shouldn't have won. You just pointed out Leonardo's been getting snubbed for years. He finally got one. So did Denzel. There's been countless actors that should have gotten awards that didn't. Angela Bassett's on that list. Like she should have had one way earlier in her career. Another one that comes to mind is Octavia Spencer. Should have got one way before she got an Oscar. Viola Davis should have got an Oscar way before. Like there's a lot of movies that Viola Davis should have gotten an Oscar for that she didn't. So the fact that it happened again to Angela Bassett, like who is running the Oscars? That's what I want to know. Like who's in charge of the Academy? Because that's the people that all the outrage should be pointed towards. Because y'all are the ones that are nominating these people for awards and then ultimately deciding on who wins the award. So what's the criteria? You know what I mean? Like, what's the criteria? How are you picking these people?
Nobody knows, man.
And why do you feel like in such a first of all,
it is. They owe no explanation. And that's the fucked up part. Like they can't come out and be like, this is how, because that's just the audience, the general population. We're just like, this movie did well. So I'm assuming something should come out of this. Because a lot of the movies that get nominated and it's like Brendan Fraser with it or The Whale. Like I've heard about The Whale. Like it wasn't like in theaters across America and shit like that. You know, it's just one of those passion projects that if you do a passion project, you know, the chances of you winning some shit or being nominated for some shit is higher, you know, because it's a lot of these movies. I'm like, the fuck is After Sun? The fuck is the Banshees of Inisherin? You know, I'm just looking at these movies like,
we don't know.
The fuck is that? But the Academy exactly. Like, that's nominated. That's got to be up there. But I'm just all like John Wick don't be getting nominated, and I get it. Like I know why. Keanu cannot act, but bro, he can shoot the fucking gun and shit, and I'm here for this shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
I'm entertained.
Yes.
I go to the movies to be entertained and not to be not looking for a cinematic masterpiece, if you will.
Right.
You know what I'm saying?
But that's what I'm saying. Like part of my reasoning for not being mad is like they have all these film festivals and shit, and you know what I mean? Like the movies that really make it to the box office and make all this money are raved about at these film festivals. Especially if you go to Cannes Film Festival, like, and you make it out of there, a whole bunch of these movies we never hear about, but yet the actors in them, when it comes to Oscar time, like Jamie Lee Curtis, I'm like, she made a fucking movie besides Halloween Ends? Like, what? Like, this is what I'm saying. Like, what the fuck? She was busy.
Right.
But I'm like, that's odd to me. Like, and then she's nominated for an award. I'm like, okay. And then she wins. And I'm like, well, that movie must have been fucking amazing. Because Halloween Ends definitely wasn't amazing. Maybe she threw all her energy into this movie. Like, I don't know.
Like I said, I'm glad Halloween Ends was streaming. Because if I would have went to a theater.
Oh my God.
Like I said, we was talking before the show, man. My biggest thing is if you waste my money and my time at the same time, you know, because watching it at home, I was just robbed of time. I'm just like, well, I'll learn my lesson one day. But if I pay money and sit through your shit, I'm this little platform I got, I'm gonna let everybody know, hey, don't do it. Learn from your boy. Learn from my mistake, America. Don't go watch Halloween.
Go see this movie.
And I'm not a heavy holler. Like, if you want to talk about somebody who was hurt from that movie, talk to our boy DFPN's Frankie D. I went to this dude's house when we were in San Antonio. My man, if you watch No Gimmicks, you see the backdrop. Authentic Halloween Mike Myers mask from different movies throughout the whole saga. This man is about his horror movie. And I think y'all even had a movie review about it on one of the episodes. I'll tag it and when we put it on YouTube, I'll put a link to that episode so people could check it out. But my man had some things to say about that movie. He was not impressed. He was not impressed. But I mean, you got movies like Elvis, can we be real? Elvis was out here grooming 14-year-olds to marry. And Hollywood's just like, we'll do a movie about that. And the Academy's like, beautifully done. Let's nominate this shit. You know?
Yeah.
And here's my thing. Here's the biggest gripe I got. Jamie Lee Curtis and Angela Bassett have been in the Best Supporting Actress roles for Golden Globes, the SAG Screen Guild, the SAG Award, Academy Award, and Jamie Lee has been winning all of them. I'm just like, bro, like none of these committees thought Angela's role was deserving of any. Like if she would have won the Golden Globe or won the SAG, you know what I'm saying, and didn't get the Academy, I'd been like, all right, but you got Jamie Lee sweeping them though.
That's what I said. It must have been fucking amazing.
It is, and I think it was more like I enjoyed that movie more for the lead actress Michelle Yeoh.
Oh,
she was great in that movie. And she won Best Actress. And I think it even won Best Picture, if I'm not mistaken.
Wow. Wow. Now I gotta watch it. All right, so let's do this.
Everywhere all at once.
Let's do this. How many puffs would you give that movie?
I don't think I'm ever going to give anything. Well, I gave Black Panther 5, but I think that was more for the culture. If I was being 100% like objective, I probably would have gave Wakanda Forever 4.5 most. And that's just my opinion because I'm emotionally attached.
I can see that
and all that. But the moment I was 5, Chadwick, everything everywhere all at once, a solid at a minimum, a solid 4.25 puffs.
Wow.
I can yes. I think it's streaming. I don't know what platform it's streaming on. It's got to be streaming on something by now. Or you can rent it from like Amazon or something, but check it out when you get a chance. It's dope. It's a good movie, man. But like I'm sitting there looking like the fuck is The Fabelmans? You know, like why the fuck is that nominated up in there? You know, Triangle of Sadness. I'm just what are these things? You know, like I knew Avatar was gonna be in there based on this, Avatar and shit.
Yeah, it's Avatar.
The one thing I'm good that didn't win was they had a Rihanna song "Lift Me Up" nominated for Best Original Song for a movie, and I'm just like that song don't do it. Like I get like when they played it in the movie, you're just like, but as a song, there are better songs from Wakanda Forever than "Lift Me Up."
Burna Boy should have got fucking nominated.
like when you listen to the soundtrack and this is the first song on there, you're like, oh, and then it rolls into the rest of them. You're like, okay, now we're back. But
yeah, that's exactly how it feels.
Maybe that's just me, but
no, you're right.
Spotify was just like, this is available. I'm like, hit me up. Lift me up. I'm like, girl, if you perform this at the Super Bowl, I cannot defend you. Pregnant or not, you know better.
You knew better.
You fucking knew better. Another movie I feel probably should have got some love. The Batman. I know it came out way back in March of last year, but at least cinematography, something, bro. Like I felt like the Batman should have got some, but no, it didn't. Not even for cinematography. Nope. Not even for fucking costume. Not for. I'm just like, bro, where's the Batman at?
It came out too early. That's why. Too early in the year.
You think that's what it is?
Yeah.
Oh, it got nominated for makeup and hairstyling, but it didn't win.
Yeah. It came out way too early in the year.
What do you think the window is for that? Because Avatar came out in December, did it not? And it was nominated for Best Picture. I'm like, bro, this shit marinating for like fucking a month and a half before nominees are announced. And you're just like, abracadabra, Avatar Way of the Water. Like, bitch, let the shit marinate for a bit, bro.
Yeah. Yeah. I think around May, June. That's your sweet spot.
Yeah. Top Gun was nominated for Best Picture.
That was actually a good film.
I fucking love Top Gun.
Hell yeah.
I fucking love that shit, bro. It won for Best Sound. Avatar won for Best Visual Effects. Boy, Black Panther won nothing, huh? No, it got costume. I know old girl.
Costume. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You wasn't taking that shit from her. Hell no.
I think she won for the first one too. Like, bro, you can't.
Yeah.
Elvis was up there for costume. Come on, bro. Stop. Just because they had Tom Hanks in that fat suit. Come on, man. Chill out with that. But yeah, that's why I don't watch. That's why I didn't fuck with the Grammys, because I knew, like, I mean, I used to fuck with the Grammys until Macklemore beat out Kendrick Lamar and fucking Jay-Z and I forget what other album he beat out. I'm just like, how? I'm gonna pop some tags.
No reason.
That's it. That's the album of the year right there. The best rap album, sir. We don't win nothing else, bro. You just letting this dude come in here and take the one category. Like, give us rap and give us urban, whatever. Like, at a default.
Nope.
White dude rapping? Oh, he gotta be in there.
Hell yeah.
Where has he been? This motherfucker was just getting popular. Having a black man sing his hooks for all his most popular songs. All of his most popular songs got a brother on his hook.
Yep.
This is the moment. You're the moment. All night. Healing can't hold us. Nobody knows none of the verses.
Nope.
Everybody just waiting for the hook to
goddamn word. You don't know
to pop up.
We should have a contest. Rap a Macklemore verse right now.
Right now, on the spot. I'm gonna pick a song and you rap that song if it's so fucking classic, if it's so fucking lauded. Rap me Macklemore right now. I could do not Thrift Shop. One of his other singles.
No. Yeah. The latest one. Give me the latest one.
No, you can't. That's like people that say they're Nelly fans, and I'd be like, what was the name of his last album? And them niggas don't know. What was Nelly's last album?
Sweat.
Sweat and Suit, the double album. Drop down and get your eagle on. False. Get out of here. You know that exactly. It's like, bro, you're not really fucking with him. But yeah, I'm just, I don't know how many more chances Angela has to get an Oscar. You know what I'm saying? I guess it just depends on the role she's picked up, but I'm just like, y'all dropped the ball on this Academy. Like, y'all know y'all owe her a fucking Oscar.
Yeah. But it's like, how many more roles can she play to where, you know what I mean? Like, she's in that category again. You know what I'm saying? Because let's be honest, Angela Bassett has played some fucking roles, man.
Yeah. Bro, what if
she didn't get nominated?
What if I told you, if I asked you, have you heard the album Heartland? Would you know who that is by?
It ain't by Nelly, is it?
100% by Nelly.
I've never heard it.
Was released August of 2021.
Was it a country album?
It was the album. It's him and country artists on it. Like a song with Florida Georgia Line, a song with Blanco Brown, a song with Kane Brown, a song with Darius Rucker, with Tyler. So it's like, and the cover of the album is a half St. Louis Cardinals fitted, and then a half like cowboy hat.
So it's half rap, half country.
Genre is country rap. And it was his first album since 2013, where he dropped M.O. My man has 8 studio albums.
Shout out to Nelly.
Shout out my nigga Gucci. Gucci who? Gucci Mane?
Shout out my nigga Gucci.
Nelly, we fucking with you. You're a friend of the podcast. Feel free to come on anytime. I know you have time on your hands. I'm fucking with you. I'm playing. Calm down, Nelly. Sheesh.
That had to been around time Ashanti got sick of his shit. Bro, you make a country album, that means you are fucking hurt.
You reach it for our audience, you're just like, country people.
Oh, that's
rap,
pain.
right?
That's
they
pain.
Want some shit.
Yeah, that's like converting a religion. That's pain.
That's Kanye doing his gospel album. You're just like, let me reach in and dabble and take some of this money over here. You know, do what you do. But we ain't fucking with it. Well, I ain't fucking with it. I can't speak for everybody. I ain't fucking with it. Speaking of Oscars, we kind of talked about last year's Oscars. Chris Rock, Infamous, was presenting I forget the category, but he came out, did some jokes. Will Smith was over there keying until he looked over to his wife, was just like,
you better do something about this shit.
I gotta do something or she's gonna suck somebody else's dick, you know. So he was like, let me just go let me go up here and defend her.
It's too close to August.
Yeah. Go up here and slap the taste out of this motherfucker's mouth and try to look like a G. And instantly regret it and win Best Actor and give a 19-minute speech and ride off into the sunset.
Yes.
And attend these after parties. Like,
yes.
First of all, imagine you make it and you go to these after parties. You see Will Smith slap the shit out of Chris Rock. And then Will Smith come into the after party with his Oscars. Like, what's your mood like? What would your mood have been like?
Oh, I'm on Twitter or something. I'm like, this is the most gangster shit I've ever seen, bro. Like my man.
You going up to him, be like, congratulations, Will?
Hell no, I ain't going up to Will Smith. No.
He too hot,
like,
right?
Yeah, you hot, bro. Like,
you wait for somebody else to just even look like they about to say Jay.
Like, damn, my man slapped the shit out of Chris. Why you do that, man?
Congratulations. Congratulations. It sounded like you was going to say Jada. Like, no, niggas.
No.
It's a G in congratulations. You can't even fix your mouth to say G around me.
But what if it was Jada Fire? You don't know what I'm going to say.
Nope. No Jada. No Jadas. No J. You fix your, what's that? Life? Can't even say watch. Fix your mouth.
I'm gonna be whistling.
Slap. Knock the fronts out your mouth. God damn. But that's how he felt. So of course, like everybody reacted. We did an episode about it. Well, I had Janae and the good sis on here. We talked about it a little bit. So a year has passed. Chris Rock was just like, I ain't doing shit. Everybody waiting for Chris Rock to do some shit. And we were talking about this before the show, before we started recording. Chris Rock turned that into a millions of dollars deal with Netflix. Turned it into a tour, knowing people were just going to line up because they're like, hey, I know he got some shit to say about this.
Oh,
I know he got shit to say.
He got a full clip.
Yes. Unleash it. Unleash. Because, bro, you could tell on the stage at the Oscars when he got slapped, he's like, oh, boy, I could say something. Like he was like, but yeah, that part of his head was like money. Yeah. For the love of money.
It's like you remember on Saved by the Bell when Zach had to think about some shit, like everything else around him paused. Now Will Smith has just slapped the fuck out of me on national television.
There's multiple ways I can handle it. Yep. Oh,
I could crack a joke right now, or I could turn this into a tour. Then I'm gonna go with option B. And Will Smith just slapped the shit out of me, y'all.
I was like, bro, and I remember because I wasn't watching the Oscars, but you hit me up immediately, bro. We got to talk about this. And you sent me that, and like, I was just like, bro, ain't no way, man. Black actors. Why would we do that in front of all of white America? Why would we? This has got to be an act. Because like I didn't see as hard as Chris Rock got slapped. I'm like, you got to at least like this side of your face had to be scrunched up. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn, like fuck. Like he was just, I'm like, I had no idea Chris Rock could act so well. Bro, he sold that shit better than some professional wrestlers. You know what I'm saying? Like, god damn. So the
snap back instantly.
Wow. Like I would have been on the floor. You know, screwing your ass immediately. I made it. Baby, we ain't gotta work no more. Kids are going to the finest schools. Fuck. Don't say I never did shit for you. Don't ever say I never did shit for this family.
This is for you.
Mama, I made it.
This is for you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Doing the Steph Curry. Thank you.
So obviously Will has gone through what he's gone through, trying to apologize to people and go on IG Live and make statements and everything. Ain't nobody trying to hear that shit. But everybody wait for Chris. So Chris finally comes out with his special. So he's been on tour for a while. He did his special, recorded it live in Baltimore, and it's called Selective Outrage is the name of it. Netflix special came out, I think, if not last, I think it came out on the 4th. So I think, couple weeks back it comes out. I didn't see it because it was going live. Like Netflix did this thing, it's premiering at this time. It's supposed to have been live. It's whatever. So Selective Outrage. It's an hour and 10 minutes special and we talked about it. An hour of it is not his best stuff.
No.
He's trying to do a lot of current topics, hot button, hot takes on some things.
Right.
Talking about trans, talking about abortion, talking about people wanting to be victims, everybody doing, like all this stuff.
Yeah.
That some comedians are doing way better. I feel like it's a cheat code, but you go to Dave Chappelle. Dave Chappelle talks about these things better.
Yes.
More intellectually, and in a way that's his style. And it fits his style because Dave has always been that kind of dude.
Correct.
Chris Rock has not.
Correct.
So I'm watching it, and he'll drop hints. Like, you could tell everybody is in these seats to watch his show because they expect him to go in on Will Smith. And he knows it. And he drops hints like he's about to talk about it. Like, he's like, he makes jokes about Snoop, and he's just like, but I love Snoop. Last thing I need is another mad rapper on me. And everybody's like, uh-oh, here we go. And then he goes on about some other shit. And you're just like, oh. Then he talks about Jay-Z. And then he's just like, but I love Jay-Z. Last thing I want is another mad. You're like, here we go. And then he goes in some other shit. And then when there's 10 minutes left of the show, because I was looking at the little bar at the bottom, I'm just like, fam, you got like 20 minutes left. Like, you ain't got 20 minutes on Will Smith shit? Like, is this the special you talk about Will? Because I know it is. People have told me it is. And last 10 minutes, he talks about it. And it's a good 10 minutes.
Yes.
Because he's saying some real shit. Like, it's not comedy. It's like facts, but it's funny how factual it is. Like,
right.
Bro, like, this shit was going on, and y'all two famous people, like, we understand people get cheated on, but what people don't do is go on national television and broadcast an interview being interviewed by the person that cheated on you. Like,
yeah, exactly.
That's why people were like, man, Will Smith's a bitch. He's a bitch. He's a bitch. Everybody was calling him a bitch. Will's a bitch. Like, I'm just like, he ain't lying. Like, people was looking at Will like, bro, you up there. Like, Will's like, she hurt Will more than Will hurt me.
That is true.
He was like, bro, he could have spazzed out on everybody that was calling him a bitch. I said nothing about this entanglement. I just said she's doing G.I. Jane. And he come up there and slap the fuck out of me. And I'm just like, bro, it's facts. Will Smith, that was a bitch move by Will Smith. And I stand by it. I stood by it. I said that after the Oscars, and I say it now. Like, there's no way Will Smith slaps Chris Rock and everybody else who had Jada's name out their mouth and everybody who had their dick in Jada not get slapped.
Exactly.
You should have went to August with this energy, my dude.
When he did that red table, bro, like, that was it. That was the nail in the coffin. Like, Will, you no longer control anything about this marriage. I just want you to know that. You no longer control anything about this relationship. You have no control.
Like, why even do that? Like, why?
So, of course, if she feels slighted by a joke, yeah.
Now you trying not to look like the bitch. People are calling you a bitch.
Yeah.
Whole year and a half. People like, bitch ass move, man. Wouldn't let that be me though. And then Chris Rock says nothing about it in Like, I understand if he went up there and said, like, Jada out here doing whatever. Like, the part that got me is it was hosted by, I think, Regina King, Wanda Sykes, and Amy Schumer or something. They were doing a thing. It was like three women were hosting, and they had a joke like, "We're looking for all the single dudes." Blah blah. Will, I know. I mean, y'all got a whatever, and they was laughing like, nah, like, that ain't me no more. But then it gets to the point where, you know what I'm saying? Like it's
Yeah.
that's funny. Y'all can laugh about that. Like, yeah, we can talk to Will because y'all are cool. Y'all got an open relationship, right? Chris Rock get up there and be like, Jada, I love you. Can't wait to see you in G.I. Jane 2. And then now all of a sudden Will's just like, well, that's a little too personal. Now I gotta slap you. Fam, the whole academy was laughing at you about y'all entanglement and the whole you may or may not be in an open relationship to be a part of this joke that they're doing on stage. You ain't go up there and slap Regina King and the rest of them girls when they was Kiki King. Jada was down there Kiki King and everything. So you was laughing.
Girl.
Yeah. That's us. We're open. We're this super couple that's gonna make it happen. We high-fived on the red table, so everything's good with us, you know. Yeah, but I felt some type of way about that. And I don't think we actually talked because, like I said, it was me, Janae, and the good sis. What was your thoughts on that? Because I know you and Frankie D talked about it a little bit on a No Gimmicks episode, but what was your thoughts? Like whose side were you on? Did you think Will had some validation in doing what he was doing, or was he totally out of pocket? Was Chris out of pocket for making fun of her alopecia in a sense? And like, where were you at on all that?
I went through a range of shit, honestly, but most of my outrage was at Jada, and it was because like Will wouldn't have done that shit if you direct that. You know what I'm saying? You directed that shit. And it was more so, and the narrative at that time was like he's defending her honor, right? That was the narrative at that time. Like he's defending her honor. He got up, and this was all Jada's fault to me, because it's like, yeah, the man was just laughing at the joke. He was just laughing at the joke. You know what I'm saying? And then he look at you. You feel a way about the joke, so now he got to go slap somebody. And then afterwards, you're like, I didn't ask him to defend me. I'm like, you narcissistic motherfucker. You like, the man really did this shit for you, and like, yeah, it was a sucker move on Will's part. But he did this shit because you felt the way. I'm pretty sure motherfuckers have been cracking jokes on Will Smith. And you know what I'm saying? Like, it's directed at Will Smith. It wasn't directed at Will Smith that night. But there have been jokes directed at him that he just shook off. Like, okay, cool. You know what I mean? Like, we'll have words about this shit later. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's, and for that to happen, and it's like, this is all her fault, bro. And still to this day, I'm like, this is all her fucking fault. This is all Jada's fault.
You broke Will Smith, Jada.
You did. You fucking broke him.
You broke this dude. Yeah. And like Chris, he was saying, like, you know, like, yeah, people like 50 Cent calling you a bitch. You ain't slapping 50 Cent. You know, you come up and you slap the dude that you know you can beat. Like, you know that you can beat him. That's a bitch move. You was a bitch, Will Smith. I'm just, hey, he ain't lying. He ain't lying. So he's just like, and then people were just like, yo, so why didn't you do anything, Chris? Like, how you just let him slap you? He was like, because I have parents and my parents raised me. And you know what they told me? Don't fight another black dude in front of white people. And then he walked off the stage, and I was just like, I mean, it's like, bro, like, Will, you did this to yourself. One of the funny things he said is like, man, I love watching Will Smith movies. He gave us great movies, you know, blah, blah, blah. He's naming movies. And then he's like, now I watch his new movie, Emancipation, just to see his ass get whooped. He got me watching the movie, rooting for Massa and them. Hit him again, Master. Hit him again, Master. I was like, yo, this is wild, bro. But I ain't mad. And a lot of people, like when that special came out, I guess Will Smith released a statement like he's upset about the
hurt
joke.
and embarrassed.
Like, bro, like, stop it. Niggas, just stop. Will Smith, stop it.
Sit your hurt and embarrassed ass down somewhere, Will. Hold as hell, bro.
Nobody.
You knew this shit was coming.
100%. Comedian. You just sitting there like, I think I'll just throw an apology on IG. I'll reach out to him after the show. Shit should be straight. Everything will be copacetic. We're back to black actors, black entertainers. We're back to it. Nope.
Yep.
Not at all. Chris was like, I'm allowed to say some shit. And everybody who's just like feeling some type of like, you can't tell a motherfucker how to handle a situation that don't concern you.
That's his.
That was between him and Will.
Yep. That's his feelings. You can't tell that
and
man
how he wanted to get his get back.
Shit.
How he wanted to get his get back.
Yep.
It's up to him. And now Will out here to I feel
you got to brace. You should have braced. You knew as soon as he said he doing a tour. Oh, sticks about to go in on him.
Jada, he about to get us. Jada, he gonna get us hard. He gonna say some shit. And ain't nothing we can do about it, babe. So just prepare yourself when this special come out. There's gonna be some jokes. Babe, I think I fucked up. I slapped the wrong motherfucker.
You got him playing Smile by Tupac. There's gonna be some stuff y'all gonna see. Make it hard for you to smile.
Bro, it's wild. Like, of all the people, like, come on, man. Come on, bro. And
you
so
know better.
I'm not even mad. And Will Smith can feel how you feel about it, and he can stay positive and move on with his life. And it seems like he's doing that. So good on him.
Yeah.
I'm dwelling on shit. But Chris Rock's allowed to say and speak his feelings, and he did. And he did it in a way where I was like, I would have wanted more of this, at least a good 20, 25 minutes of you going in on Will in about the situation. But
there's enough material. You could have went a half hour. You could have went in detail. Like, you could have set
I'm
the
the
scene.
type of dude, I would have did a whole
That'd have been my special. I'd have set the scene. Like how I was feeling that day. Didn't know I was about to get the shit slapped out of me. You know what I mean? Like, I'd have wrote it. I'd have broke that thing down.
The setting of my stage would have been a duplicate of the Oscars. I would have came out in a tuxedo, and I would have just bro, the whole thing, like that, from the audience would have known. Like, once he sat down, here's Chris Rock, this nigga Will Smith. Oh, here we go. Ain't no setup, ain't no punchline. I'm just like, bro.
Hey, take a seat. So this motherfucker just walked right the fuck up there, right?
Right. I would have said this thing. So this nigga on a show getting interviewed by the chick who had his son's friend's dick in her mouth.
Ain't that some shit? Like, now that he put it in that context, that's some roguish shit, bro. Like,
so I was sucking his dick. How did that make you feel? What? What? Yo,
bro,
man.
Jada is a fucking menace, bro.
Yeah,
she is a menace, and then she make you feel bad about that shit,
bro. I would have been like, this motherfucker ain't really want to marry his ass. She wanted Tupac, but Tupac died, so she's like, I guess I'll put it with this nigga. You know, like, I would have. It would have been
I'm filing divorce papers the day my daughter writes me a letter talking about. She writes that letter when that shit hits social media. I'm filing for divorce. Fuck this.
So in a sense, Chris Rock didn't even go in as hard as he could have went.
Hell no.
This is what we were talking about. What was it, a couple episodes ago? Like Man, rich people just need to keep this shit to themselves. Like we was talking about Tyrese online and putting his shit all in the public. Like, bro, don't nobody need to see you at your lowest point. Like, I know why Jada did it, because Jada's not as relevant. All she had was this red table talk thing. And she was like, this is what's hot. Everybody wants to know about me in August because August came out and said some shit. So now, instead of just being like, bro, August is lying, he tripping, I don't know what he talking about. And that's my
money out of it.
Nope, she's just like, we could probably get our highest rated red table talk thing on Facebook Live. Let's do it. And Will was just like, all right.
Ain't no way. Ain't no fucking way.
Ain't no way, boy. Ain't no fucking way.
The only way I'm doing this red table is we about to publicly announce this divorce.
No,
that's what this red table talks about.
I'll be like, since we like surprises around here. So I got in an entanglement. And so, like, how did that make you feel?
Yeah.
Well, actually, can you bring the papers up? Can you bring those papers up, please? This is how I feel, Jada. You've been served with divorce papers. Damn. Then everybody would have been back on Will Smith's side. Like,
yeah, either that or you just play the petty card. Like, oh, yeah, like you followed right in with the August shit. Yeah, so that shit hurt. That shit hurt my feelings. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Like, how did I feel about the entanglement? I was so hurt. I signed up for Suicide Squad and I fucked the dog shit out of Margot Robbie.
I think he did that in that last movie that was in Focus.
Yeah.
That was just like, bro, I ain't even mad.
Hey, this love scene about to be real as a motherfucker today.
Yep.
Let me tell you about my day.
I smashed Eva Mendes.
Right over Miami.
I smashed her in Hitch when I was that comedy. I smashed Eva Mendes. Then whoever, what other, movie he was in with whatever bad chicks. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. Like that whole thing, like
I gave Eva Mendes the business in the end.
He's pretty much Will Smith was asking for everything he got by doing that interview. And I don't know if they were trying to show themselves being a couple that can overcome things and be the power couple. Like y'all was a power couple, but now y'all just weird. Like I don't even think y'all like each other.
Yeah.
That's just my take. I think y'all are just together.
When that letter to Tupac came out, that was the unraveling. That letter to Tupac from Willow was like, what the fuck is going on in that house?
It's not saving no face. It's not saving face staying with her. No. Like, it's not like if I break up with her, it's going to make us look bad. If we can tough it out and move forward, then everybody, like I get it in Hollywood that like infidelity runs rampant through that bitch. Almost as
it's Hollywood.
Almost probably as much as the military. You know what I'm saying?
I mean, yeah, cheating in Hollywood is like it's not even that bad. I mean, it's like then it's not. Yeah. Like,
so it's like, bro, it's just deny. Like it's fucking August Alsina. Who the fuck is really taking this motherfucker serious? He's running around here
nobody.
With a fucking samurai bun out here looking like an extra from The Last Samurai.
Like somebody will need somebody in his corner was like, she cheated on you with August Alsina, bro. Like, who fucking cares? You're Will Smith, bro. Go sign up. Like, he needs a person like that. Like, go sign up for the movie. You know what I'm saying? Leave her, bro. Go sign up for this movie. I'm pretty sure Eddie Murphy or somebody will fit you in the schedule, bro. Make you a shit ton of money. Go to these red carpets and pull up with a baddie, bro. Like, what are we doing? What are we doing?
I don't know.
Will Smith needs a single friend. He does. He needs a single friend.
He does. I think he's just surrounded by yes men, man. Like when you get to that level,
he don't need a yes man.
I don't think you got the right people in this. Like you probably got single people. You probably got publics. Like they're all looking for their best interest for them. Like y'all got to stay together. Like
y'all got to tell that man the truth.
X, Y, and Z. Like you just need that one person. You just need the one not rich person, the one person not on your payroll that you can just hit up whatever to keep it real with you.
He needs somebody like Snoop to be friends with. You know what I'm saying? Like Snoop would tell him.
Because Snoop went right back on there after old girl tried to get Lisa Leslie to talk bad about Kobe. Like Kobe just passed, and you up there.
Oh yeah.
So when he did what he did in Colorado, like how did that mean? Like, bitch, hold up, this motherfucker just died, and you trying to bring up this bullshit ass thing in Colorado. And then Snoop was just like, man, that dog face ass bitch. And then he go on Red Table, and they just like, why did you call her that? You shouldn't have called her that.
Yeah, you're right.
And Snoop was like,
yeah,
I apologize. Niggas, Snoop is just as big as in the fucking Hollywood and doing whatever, shucking and jiving.
He folded. Yeah,
checks, bro.
You're right.
Get your checks, bro. I ain't mad at you, Snoop, but
you're right.
This nigga just need a motherfucking. This nigga just need a staff sergeant in the military, E5.
Somebody. He needs somebody. Like somebody that'll point out the obvious shit, bro. Like, bro, she is out here fucking doing episodes about steaming her pussy, bro. Like, and it ain't for you. She's already told you it ain't for you. So who's it for? You know what I mean? Like, who is she doing this for?
And I love it. And I love it. That nigga. I'm way too young to be talking like this. Way too.
All right, go in the house and pack your shit, Will. ETA is 15 minutes, bro.
I'm on my way, man. I'm on my way. And I love it. And I like, bro, nothing against Jaden Smith, but I mean, like, it's like if you hanging out with that nigga, if she fucking people that hang out with her son.
With her son, bro. Like,
bro, I've seen this scenario before, and it's usually in 15 to 25 minute clips on a certain website that I'm not gonna say. You know what I mean? I ain't gonna say the name of the website, but I think you guys know the name of the website. That's the shit. Like,
that's fucked up.
Mom fucks son's friend. Sounds like a skit I've seen before.
Hey, Mrs. Peterson.
Oh, hey, David. Hi, Miss Cherokee the ass. Do you need help prepping dinner? Oh man, Will is just chilling. You know what I'm saying? Like one. Do you think August told Jaden, "I'm smashing your mom"?
Had to, because Jaden moved out the house like right after that.
So if you're Jaden, you don't fight August?
Of course.
But he did. So is Jaden a bitch too?
Yes.
Okay, just checking. I'm just checking. Not the only person I fuck with in the Smith household is Willow, because she hit that "Come alive." Yeah, start. I'm like, bro, man, I fuck with Willow. I fuck with this vibe. When I wake up, then another thing. I'm like, all right, Willow. The rest of y'all niggas, I used to fuck with Jaden. A couple of Jaden songs, you know, they be in my workout playlist and shit, but
Icon is up there.
Come on, bro. That shit had me. What you call an icon living? Try to wrinkle. I was like, oh shit, Jaden, get in your
okay, all right,
Jaden, get in your little bag. Oh,
all
hey,
right.
Jaden, I'm fucking your mom. Oh, come on, man. No, bro, come on, man. Not moms. I'm in love with her, dog. Come on, man. Stop saying stuff like that. Come on, man.
Call me Pops, bro. Call me Pops.
August could not have said that to Jaden. I feel like I don't care what level of bitch you are. Your friend be like, I'm gonna be your new dad. Now we gotta fight. You know, like,
bro, we gotta fight.
We're both.
I gotta beat the shit out of you.
We're both skinny niggas. It's probably going to be the wackest fight ever. You know,
we fight.
But a fight has to happen. I challenge you to a duel or something. One of us got to go.
It's okay for you to call me dad, bitch.
Real bullets and guns. Either I'm dying or you're dying. But
the world ain't big enough.
There is no planet. Yeah, ain't no planet where we're both going to be alive in this conversation, my guy. There's no planet. No multiverse in existence where we're both coexisting.
That shit is just mad fucking awkward. It's awkward. Like what? Yeah, you smashed my mind, bro. We gotta fight. Because that's the type of energy that. That's the type of energy.
Don't tell me. If you did, don't tell me. If you do tell me, bro, you got to get the fuck out of here. If you say, I love her, I'm gonna marry her, I'll be your dad. Then death.
That till death do us part line is gonna be a whole line.
It's gonna be like the end of Double Dragon, where like you beat the game and y'all had to fight over the girl, or like one of the brothers gotta die. Like you gotta kill your brother.
Yes.
You can call me dad. Nope. One of us gotta die.
Don't work for me. That does not work for me.
You gotta die. Because like I said, we cannot coexist in this life amicably after what you just told me. There's no way you can go back. I didn't mean it like that, bro. I'm sorry. Nah, you said
no, you did though. You did.
I'm gonna go in the kitchen. I'm gonna come back with 2 knives. I'm gonna give you one. I'm gonna keep one, and we're gonna tie our hands together like the Beat It video. And we're gonna have to. One of us ain't coming out this room. Jaden, wasn't August in there? He's dead. I got a fucking towel wrapped around trying to stop the bleeding of when he stabbed me.
He turned the kid at your arm and shit.
Yeah. Where's August? He dead. He almost got me though. I ain't gonna lie. He had me in the first half. He had me in the first half. Oh shit. But yeah, man. It was weird. Shout out to Chris Rock for that little 10 minutes of being real shit. I know we kind of got off the topic. We were supposed to be talking about the comedy special, but we went way into like the Smith family household and how crazy. When Willow is the most normal in your family, you know what I'm saying?
That's saying something.
She's trying. Yeah. Is Red Table Talk still going on, by the way?
Yes, it is.
I refuse to watch. I don't want to give them no streams. But I'm just
I don't give them streams, but I know they're still going.
Like, what are they even talking about? Like, who is sitting there watching that shit, looking at Jada like, yes, she gives sound advice. I can listen to her give advice all day.
The last one was December 14th, 2022. And Will was on it.
I don't know. I just can't. What was the topic? Does it say?
It was Christmas theme.
Did they talk about what they want for Christmas?
No.
Jada, what you want? August dick in a box. The dick in a box, yeah. Dick in a box. No, I couldn't. Hey, more power to you, Will. I don't know what you're doing. I don't know what kind of meditation, what kind of fucking. I know the whole cheaper to keeper thing, but I think when you making the money you making, you be straight. I think your kids are over 18, so I don't think you like owing child support or nothing, right?
No, just go, bro.
Anyway, I don't know. They want to make it. They want to be that black couple that overcomes shit. But anyway, back to some real, I guess, more real world, more relatable topics. More, I guess, serious in a sense. I know you wanted to talk about the stuff going on in Ukraine and how now the International Crimes Court or whatever
Yeah.
Trying to put some charges on your boy Putin, man. So what were you reading up on? What you got?
So it looks like it's war crimes and something related to Ukraine. But the whole point of this is the International Criminal Court.
Mhm.
It's supposed to function in relation to a government or in favor of a government,
Right?
as opposed to its own body. So it leads me to believe that there's a country out there
Mm-hmm.
that is pursuing war crimes charges against Vladimir Putin. The problem that we have with this announcement is that no countries come forward to say, all right, we pressing charges on you. Not even the US.
No,
because they know
the US is not even going to announce that they're involved in this shit, bro.
No, hell no.
And we know. And we know. You know, like this shit just
100%.
This shit ain't magically appearing in Ukraine. like Ukrainians aren't going in fucking basements like, oh shit, the goddamn javelin.
Let's pursue these war crime charges.
You know, look what I found. Look at all this well-armed fucking look, we just had this. We've been had this. Where did y'all get this from? We got it. We've been had this. It was in our closet the whole time. Y'all was just out here fighting with homemade Molotov cocktails. Now y'all out here with javelin, anti-air missiles, and fucking. We've been had this.
Loadout crate dropping.
Care package inbound. Care package incoming. Enemy UAV online. It just sounds like everybody getting kill streaks and shit. Like,
yeah, like what the hell? What's the hell going on out here?
Russia's just like, yo, what the fuck is happening? Where y'all getting this shit from?
Where you get this shit from?
War dogs inbound. The fuck is going on out here? Who out here dying so much? Hide in the bushes. They're killing you too much. They
Chopper gunner on standby.
They're 5 away from the nuke. Go hide in the bush. We're 2-16. God damn it.
God damn it.
Okay. Who the fuck keeps dying? Bro, you're 2-15.
Yeah.
Go hide.
One of the two people must be mad as fuck you killed them, bro. Like, what the fuck is going on?
Oh, shit. I'll be losing my shit, bro. I mean, sometimes you just got them bad games where you just keep getting spawn rapes. You know, like you appear and it'd be a claymore right there. Like,
yep.
Come on, man. Who doing this shit, bro? Like, stop. But my thing is, like, I'm looking at this, like, because I think it was like that they're trying to get him on, in lack of a better word, kidnapping. Like, there'll be kids in Ukraine. They're picking them up, putting them on vehicles, and bringing them to Russia. Kidnapping.
Mm-hmm.
And the International Criminal Court or Crimes, whatever, they're just like, that's the charges we're going to put on Putin and one of his advisors or something like that.
Right.
And they're just like, but none of the countries that would be involved in that are saying that they're putting these charges on Putin.
Right.
And I think
that's why it's just like
Ukraine is in the middle of a fight, so I don't think they have time to fucking press charges. They're just like, we're keeping these motherfuckers out. One, let me just bring up, I wholeheartedly thought that this conflict would like not even be a week.
Me
I'm
too.
like, Russia about to roll in here and just take this little bitch around. You know what I'm saying? The fact that
the motherfuckers brought Vladimir Klitschko, motherfucking Vitaly Klitschko.
This motherfucking there is boxing. Russians boxing motherfuckers on the front line.
Yes.
They about to bring Lomachenko over too, bro.
Yeah.
They just got these 3 motherfuckers on the front line. Just Oh shit, he bobbing and weaving, bro. Like I ain't fucking.
Yeah. Look at that pivot. That motherfucking footwork is impeccable.
You see that up and under? I ain't ready for that shit.
Uppercut, overhand, pivot. God damn. It's deadly.
Ain't shit we can do about that. We can go get our MMA dudes. We can they ain't fucking with us like that. They Muslim. They ain't fucking with us like that. They a different kind of Russian.
Yeah.
Oh man. But when it comes to this, I'm like, does he need to go to court? Like a lot of these motherfuckers, like when Saddam Hussein was on trial for war crimes, like, why are we doing this trial? This nigga guilty as fuck, right? Like, yes. Can we Your Honor, the jury has already come to a decision. We haven't even presented the case yet. Bro, we watched the fucking news. Like, you was out here wilding, bro.
Yeah.
No. Like, why are we wasting taxpayer dollars or NATO dollars or whoever paying for these international courts of crime? Your Honor, he guilty. All right.
He guilty as a motherfucker.
Guilty. That nigga guilty. Like Saddam Hussein was really sitting on trial for days. And then he turned to a, how do you find the defendant? Finally, he guilty. He been guilty, Your Honor. We was trying to tell you that after the first.
We told you this 20 minutes into day one. He's guilty.
The jury can go into deliberation, and that's not needed. Hey, we good, right? We good, everybody? Good? Yeah.
Hurry up so we can go get this Burger King.
Oh my God. Like it's crazy how we gotta, you know what I'm saying? It's one of them things where it's like, I mean, we ain't put Bin Laden on no international war crime shit. You know what I'm saying? And I don't know if it's because he wasn't because I think with Hussein and like with Putin, like they're political figures, like presidents and dictators and shit. Bin Laden was just a fucking head of a fucking.
They classified him as a terrorist, yeah.
Right. So I guess we can just roll in there and just kill him, motherfucking drop him in the ocean and be like, it is what it is. Pakistan was just like, hold up, y'all came into our country, killed a nigga, and bounced. We did. Yes,
yeah, we did. Yeah.
Obama was like, we did. Are y'all mad? Y'all want to fight us too? Because you seen what we just did to the nigga over there.
And we left the helicopter in the yard, niggas.
So when y'all found it, like, the fuck is this? Oh, we was there. Yeah. Ain't no lying. I don't know how that got there. I just what? You sure that's ours? Are you sure? Hold on.
Nah, y'all heard ours. Did you hear it?
Biden. No? Joe, did you send a helicopter over there? Because I ain't sent a helicopter. You didn't do it? Michelle.
Nah.
Michelle, you sent a helicopter over there? Barack, you know I ain't sending no helicopter. Michelle says she ain't send no helicopter. I don't know how that. Barack was just
how that shit got there.
You know what it is. You know what we did. You lucky we ain't light your country up for hiding this nigga. Mm-hmm. Be glad we just took the nigga and bounced.
Yeah, because we could have nuked that bitch.
Oh, so y'all was hiding this motherfucker.
Mm-hmm.
We gonna let y'all live. Don't do that shit again.
Yeah.
Pakistan was like, all right, you got us. All right.
We'll let y'all live.
Don't fly in our country anymore. We don't need to go over there as long as y'all ain't hiding no terrorists. We straight.
All right. Yeah. See what happens when we fly into your country? Mm-hmm. See the difference?
So it's just like I'm in the mindset of y'all seen what he did, right? Like Ukraine was just chilling. We just had the Winter Olympics, had closing ceremonies. 2 days later, tanks running into Ukraine. Like this nigga's a bad guy. Like he's the bad guy. Like
he is in wrestling terms, this man's a heel.
Yes. And was the heel the longest. He's never had a turn as a baby face.
No, he is comfortable in his role.
Yes. I'm cool. I am good as this part. I play this good. I stay here. You know, we can change Russia's perception. No.
Nah.
We like where we're at. When you come to Olympics here, we throw you in shitty things. Our Olympics are raggedy. And like, bro, like y'all ain't looking too good over here, Russia. Like, let us help you. Nope.
Nah, fuck that. It's Russia.
We help ourselves.
Yeah.
We took over Georgia. We'll take over Crimea. We'll take over Ukraine. All the shit we used to have, we're just taking it back. But they don't want you to.
We dominate with this shitty equipment. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this shit. We dominate with this shit.
Uh-huh. Mm-hmm. The funniest thing, though, going back to like how long or how much they're struggling to take this, because I thought it'd be like, bro, ain't no way Ukraine is going to fight them off, bro. We are going on over a year.
Hell yeah.
Of them, I'm just, bro, and y'all barely in the borders and shit. Russia, like, what is y'all doing? What is
they?
You know what's crazy? It was like, you remember like when we would do our training sorties and they'd be like fighting against Soviet tactics, like Red Air tactics. I think after this thing, we just was like, let's start training for like Chinese tactics. Let's practice fighting China. I don't think we have to worry about practicing against these guys over here anymore.
You know what Ukraine did? They showed the world Russia's hand. They showed the world just how raggedy Russia really is.
Oh, y'all thought the 230s was nice?
Oh, y'all rode over there with that shit, huh?
Yeah.
Y'all getting your ass whooped, right?
Y'all had them tanks, and all of a sudden somebody throwing a fucking Miller Lite bottle with some fucking 88 petrol in that bitch, lighting y'all shit up. Motherfucker throwing a Heineken.
Joe ain't even sending them the current shit. Joe sending them the 1988 shit. You ain't fucking y'all up with that shit too.
Allegedly. I don't know if he is or not. I'm just saying. Ukraine is finding a lot of shit that they can use.
I'm just saying they are fighting back with hand-me-downs from somewhere.
I know. Poland was like, we'll give them some fighter jets. And I'm looking at Poland like, y'all got y'all the most neutral, not fighting a nigga. And all of a sudden, y'all got like, we got some jets we can give them. Where y'all get these from?
That's like grandma handing you a 20.
We've been at these.
Yeah. Here, baby, don't tell nobody because they're going to come ask me where I got it from.
Yeah. I can let y'all hold a couple jets or something. Let y'all hold a couple, like, and even if we did loan them jets, like, how these motherfuckers know how to fly? Like, does Ukraine really have an air force? Like, I haven't really looked at their military strength. That's why I just assumed, like, bro, Ukraine.
You know what? I didn't look into their shit that much, but Ukraine, I think from the former Soviet Union was still kind of powerful. Air Force wise, I don't think their Air Force was too big or really that capable. But I know they had one motherfucker out there. This motherfucker was on his Major Bong shit. This motherfucker was acing out there.
You talk about the urban legend, the Ghost of Kiev?
The Ghost of Kiev? Yeah, that motherfucker was out there.
Motherfucker was out there on his pole. Well, what's the dude? What's the dude from Star Wars, the latest
Poe.
with the black X-wing? That motherfucker was lighting motherfuckers up. Motherfucker hydroplaning over the lake and shit. Oh, this motherfucker bad. This motherfucker. He out here doing.
He had them rushes on the anime shit. Oh, it's the Ghost of Kiev.
That fucking drop, that bead of sweat right there.
Yeah. His maneuvers are perfect.
Anything. If I make one move, he's gonna notice that I'm here. I'm just at his mercy right now. Hopefully somebody can come distract him. Nope. That motherfucker was out there on that fucking Top Gun Maverick shit.
Man,
you don't look at the TO, you just feel what your jet can do. Nobody can make that run that fast, Maverick. Where's Maverick? I'm checking into the range.
Yeah.
I can do it.
Stick is really going.
Nobody could pull those G's. You'll black out. Watch me. I was like, damn. Like I was watching that movie. I was watching that movie feeling like I was pulling G's the way he was turning that.
Right?
I'm like, God damn. What the fuck is G locking and chick. People next to me like, the fuck is wrong with you? My bad. I'm sorry. You wouldn't get it. Thank you,
yeah.
You wouldn't understand. Thank me for my service.
Yeah. So motherfuckers hitting these G's.
Bro, I'm just shocked. That's all it fucking took. That man did it once. All right, y'all get these jets and do what he did. Like, nigga, this motherfucker been flying for 50 years. I just graduated this school last month.
You want me to do that shit? Hell no.
Yeah, if Maverick can do it, you guys can do it. I don't think it works like that. Your generalship is gonna work like that. That's the wildest movie, bro. That's the most wildest movie. Like a contingency like that. If we don't drop this bomb, this small thing, they're gonna like, bro. I'm free. Like you could have rounded up a coalition of the willing to fully destroy this mountain range and everything that they was hiding. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Yep.
Only the U.S. can do it with 4 fighters, nigga. What? And having controlled some of these pilots, nah, son. Like they may sound like they cool and they could do some shit, but sitting in these briefings with these cats,
hell no.
Eagle 1, threat south 5. So where's it at? You're dead. What the fuck? Kill off
He's
my
done.
nose 5 miles. Eagle 1, you're dead. Copy.
RTB.
Yeah, knock it off. DLO's met. I called knock it off first. You didn't kill me. I called knock it off. Like, oh, that's how we stay alive. That's how war works, right? Knock it off. We accomplished the mission. Knock it off. Knock it off. Eagle 1, knock it off. 2, knock it off. 3, knock it off. I'm supposed to believe y'all.
3 would be like RTB bingo.
Oh shit!
That's the smart one. We ain't getting this shit done.
Right. Declare emergency. Squawk 7700. Oh, click. Like what? Are you declaring emergency? Yeah. Bro, they be killing me with that shit, man. Pop-up threat, South 5. They be like, knock it off. DLO's met, knock it off. Like, oh shit. Woo! They'd be like, Venom, declare pop-up or declare vanish group. We're clean, bro. I don't see him. Knock it off. Knock it off. Like,
we fucked up.
You ain't popping up on me. Knock it off. Take it back. You don't have to come to the debrief. We don't need GC at the debrief. I bet you don't.
Sure.
You want me to send you the tapes? Nah, we're cool. All right.
We're just gonna delete.
We'll be seeing this right again. Yeah. Don't worry about coming through. We'll take care of it.
Turn on beer light.
It's gonna be a long night. Yeah, this shit is crazy, man. Like I'm looking at this whole thing, like the whole world is looking at it. Like the minute McDonald's and Disney be like, bro, we ain't gonna fuck with your country no more. You know what I'm saying? Like you ain't getting no more Big Macs. Yeah. You ain't getting no more Disney Plus over there. You ain't streaming none of this shit. You know what I'm saying? The last thing Russia is gonna remember from the MCU is the fucking, was it Age of Ultron, Sokovia.
Yeah.
That's all they're gonna remember. Like, man, he was about to use a piece of our country to destroy the earth. And that's all you're gonna know.
Yeah,
that's all you're gonna know because you can't see the new shit no more. Because Disney.
So did they destroy the earth or not?
Yeah.
Guess you gotta watch the movie.
What happened after Age of Ultron? I don't know. No, I think they were able to watch up to Endgame because like Disney was still fucking with them till like
yeah. You're right.
They ain't seeing none of this new shit though.
No.
But, that is about all we got for tonight. Final shots and thoughts, or you got something else for them?
No, just make sure you guys. So we got new episodes of all the shows out. Burrowbreads, The Patio, Real Food. Breaking Down the Classes is coming with a new one. No Gimmicks dropped one. Just make sure you guys are tapped in, man. A bunch of good episodes out. Hopefully, since we've been on Patreon, you guys have enjoyed us here on the Patreon, and you've enjoyed all the shows that have been coming to Patreon and putting on. So we try to give back to our patrons because we went a long time without doing that. So really want to make sure that you guys are enjoying us. I put up a post up in Patreon. Just let us know how we're doing. So if you like what we got going on in the Patreon and you like the shows being live on Patreon and you like all the bonus content that you're getting, so just let us know and how we're doing, so we can figure out how to take care of y'all. So that's my final shot.
Yep. Last week we went kind of long. We had like a couple hours of content we had to cut for the regular show. Expect segments that were cut from the regular show to appear on Patreon in their own segments. First one I got due up is our impromptu review of The Love Below. That was a good time. And I think rolling it through, what we can do for content is we can review, filling that or not for some of the more classic acclaimed hip-hop albums and just go through them like track by track a little bit like we did with The Love Below for the patrons on the last one.
Okay.
Give them some content like that. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
Hit them with that. And put that on there because if you haven't noticed, we're the podcast network of a music label. I don't know if you knew that. We're real big on hip hop on this side, and with hip hop coming up, expect some more hip hop related stuff. We'll have a show, and then but we really want to focus on that. So the patrons, you're going to be getting a lot of that stuff. So stay tuned. If you have our Patreon and you're subscribed, make sure you turn them notifications on. So when we do go live and do post something, you see it, you can come in and interact, leave comments and stuff like that. Because we're just going to keep hitting y'all upside the head with content.
Yes.
Expect different levels, right? Our higher levels will probably get the opportunity to jump in live in them listen sessions. And then the lower ones, you'll just get it, probably a couple days after, but it'll just be specific to you. It will not be going public to anywhere else. So just be expecting it that way because we want to make sure people who are paying more are getting more.
Getting more. Yep.
No discrimination, but it is what it is. We want to give people what they pay for. That is all I got. I do have an idea though. We're 2 episodes away. Next one will be the 24th. That'll be 99. Yeah. Well, actually, I'm gonna be out of town next Friday. I'll be going to Atlanta to watch a K-pop concert by Stray Kids. Them boys be going in.
Should hit up the homies.
I'm going there strictly in my K-pop mode. I'll see if they're available, but I mean, I know we got plans to start season 4 off with a bang.
Yep.
In Atlanta, that's the going in game plan. So we'll see how that works out. We got more than enough leadway to see if that'll be a thing. But I don't know where my boy went. But in the meantime, let me go ahead and take this layout down. There we go. Bow. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. We'll try to make that happen. If I can get, we're only there for a couple of days, so I don't want to get there and try to rush anything. But I was hoping that we'd hit 100 come the 31st, and then like we'll do our Patreon drawing. What I want the 100th episode to be, we'll post a link or a post in the fan group. It'll be a tribute to our viewers. Like, ask us questions, tell us what you want us to cover, things like that, and we'll answer them. All that good stuff.
Okay.
Like we said, we'll post a link for people to join live if they want to come in and talk about their favorite episode or what topic was their favorite and all that stuff. So I want this to be a tribute to the group, to the Pitmasters, and to DFP and across the board, man. We'll probably have some guest hosts. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
Because I think this is the first show on DFPN to reach 100 episodes.
It is.
And it may not seem like a big deal to a lot of people.
It's a huge deal for us.
Fam.
It's a huge deal.
Fam. When I tell you, like, because there's podcasts out there with hundreds of, but for us to like, it's one milestone. It's one thing on the checklist checked off, 100 episodes. So now we know we can at least go 100 episodes. What's 100 more? You know what I'm saying? So
yeah,
let's just keep the momentum going and get these other shows. I know Real Food is not that far behind us for reaching 100.
Yeah.
No gimmicks. Y'all are 60 away from 100. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So I mean, it's a doable thing. Now that we know a show can make it 100, fuck it. Let's get 2. Let's get 5. Yep. Let's get 1,000.
Yeah.
So let's make it work.
Let's do it.
That's all I got. Appreciate the Patreons. Appreciate your support. Members of the group, appreciate your support in there, keeping the group moving, keeping it live, keeping it funny. And let's go ahead and sign them off, my guy.
All right, guys. Thank you for tuning in to episode 98 of The Smoke Pit. Until next time, have love, make sex, peace.
Peace.
Welcome to the Smoke Pit. It's Friday night, come and take a load off. Come sit in the smoke pit. It's time for us to show off. It's been a long week, come relaxing, get some laughs in, and let's talk about these brackets. And while we at it, tell me whose man's is this? Cause I got questions, I'm hoping you can answer it. Get ready, cause you know we gon' talk a lot of shit. It's Mac and Mac, welcome to the Smoke Pit.